His friends say they are devastated. Good evening, everyone. I'm Steve Hensley. Tonight, we are learning more about a Kentucky National Guard soldier killed in a fiery crash on Interstate 75. 34-year-old Jonathan Roark and another man died yesterday in the crash in Rockcastle County. WYMT's Jordan Valines talked to some of Roark's friends about how they want him to be remembered.
Oh my God!
Friends of 34-year-old Jonathan Roark say he was on his way home from Frankfurt, where he had gone to fill out paperwork for his job. A job they say that he lived for. A job they say he loved.
He was very passionate about being a soldier. He loved being a soldier. That was, something that he really was passionate about.
Friends tell us that Jonathan Roark was a sergeant with the Kentucky National Guard. They say that he had been working here since 2007. They say he was a people person, passionate about the outdoors, softball, and especially spending time with his 3-year-old son, Cameron.
Oh my God, that was his
world.
That was his world.
When you look at him, you can see Roark in him because they're a spinning image.
His friends asked that we only use their voices on camera as they shared with us the love, respect, and admiration they had for the best friend they knew simply as Ro.
Greatest guy, and never had an ill word to say to anybody, and do anything good for you.
Because they say it is not how a man died, but how he lived, in which his legacy lies.
He was somebody that everybody liked. Everybody had a kind word to say to him. He was the type of person that you strive to be like, that you want to be like. And, I think that he made everybody around him a better person because of that.
In Barberville, Jordan Valines, WYMT Mountain News.
During his lifetime, Roark was also active in local sports. Those he played softball with, including a former WYMT sports director, say he was a great teammate and an even better person.
He's one of those guys, he lived his life. Every day it was something that he lived for, whether it was softball, fighting for his country, his job, his family, his son. He was a guy that really lived every day to the fullest.
Officials with the Kentucky National Guard could not comment on camera, but they did tell us that their thoughts and prayers are with Jonathan Roark's family.